Ruud van Nistelrooy will return to Old Trafford on Friday, as his Leicester City side provide the opposition in the fourth round of the Emirates FA Cup. The United legend was, of course, our caretaker boss in the autumn, guiding the Reds to 2 victories over the East Midlanders. Now he's back in the opposite dugout, and Ruben Amorim is the man in charge at Old Trafford, as we look to become the first side to confirm a spot in the last 16. Manchester United had mixed success in the transfer market, and now must continue their season under Ruben Amorim, under pressure to improve their results in the Premier League. With the transfer window closed, Manchester United will now hope they can improve their form for the rest of the season. United failed to bring in a new forward before the deadline, but did sign Patrick Dorgu and Aiden Heaven. The pressure will be on Ruben Amorim to turn around the club's fortunes with the side sitting in 13th position. The FA Cup could yet offer the Amorim some respite, as United welcome Leicester City and Ruud van Nistelrooy to Old Trafford as they continue their quest to retain the trophy. Patrick Dorgu could be in line for a debut, after signing a 5-year contract last weekend. The former Lecce defender can play in a variety of roles, including left wing-back. We still await an update on Lisandro Martinez, who was stretchered off with an apparent knee injury during the second half of our defeat to Crystal Palace. The Argentina international has started all but 3 of Amorim's 19 games in charge, primarily as the left-sided center-back. Victor Lindelof is available again after injury, while Aiden Heaven joined from Arsenal last week, and both could fulfill Martinez's role. Luke Shaw has suffered another setback on his road back to recovery. After returning to first-team training just last week, Shaw is back on the sidelines. The 29-year-old setback is thought to be minor, having already suffered a blow in December. Shaw will miss Friday's FA Cup 4th round versus Leicester, but the club expects the England international to be back in training on Monday. Shaw last played for United against Everton in December and has played 94 minutes for the club this season across 3 matches. Johnny Evans and Mason Mount have also been sidelined. Terrell Malaysia expressed his happiness to be playing good football again after completing a loan move to PSV Eindhoven. The left-back missed the entire 2023-24 campaign due to injury, but has returned to fitness this term. Malaysia has been unable to break into Ruben Amorim's side despite their struggles. The 25-year-old has played just 99 minutes in the Premier League. Marcus Rashford has also joined Aston Villa on loan until the end of the season. On Alejandro Garnacho transfer issues, Napoli sporting director Giovanni Manna has revealed that Alejandro Garnacho's demands meant a deal for the winger was not possible. The Serie A side were interested in a new signing after Kavica Kvaratskhelia departed for Paris Saint-Germain. Manna claims Napoli were close to coming to an agreement with United, but they were too far apart in terms of Garnacho's salary expectations. Manchester United are walking a disciplinary tightrope ahead of their FA Cup 4th round match against Leicester City. Harry Maguire, Kobbie Mainoo, and Bruno Fernandes will all have to be extra careful when United host Leicester in the FA Cup on Friday night. The trio all picked up bookings in the previous win over Arsenal, and no another booking tonight will see them serve a 1-match suspension. FA Cup rules state any player who entered the competition at the 3rd round stage will serve a 1-match ban if they are awarded 2 yellow cards before the quarter-final stage. It means if any of Maguire, Mainoo, or Fernandes pick up a yellow against Leicester, then they will be ruled out of any potential 5th round tie. Lisandro Martinez also picked up a booking in the Arsenal win, but is expected to miss the rest of the season with a serious knee injury. Diogo Dalot was sent off for 2 bookable offenses in the penalty shootout win over Arsenal, but served his 1-match ban in the following Premier League match. It means if he is booked again against Leicester, he will not miss a potential 5th round match. The Foxes are without long-term absentees Abdul Fatawu and Ricardo Pereira, but Wilfred Ndidi could be in line for a first appearance since December after recovering from a hamstring problem. The Foxes have twice come away from M16 bruise this season, with United winning 5-2 in the Carabao Cup 4th round meeting in late October. Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes bagged braces that night, as Van Nistelrooy took charge for the first of 4 fixtures prior to Amorim's arrival. After 2 more home games, a 1-1 draw against Chelsea and a 2-0 success over Greek side PAOK, Ruud took on Leicester again, and Fernandes was again the star man as we came out on top, 3-0 in the Premier League. Leicester were the victors in the most recent FA Cup meeting, back in 2021. Kelechi Iheanacho and Yuri Tielemans scored in the quarter-final, as Brendan Rodgers' side edged closer to their maiden cup victory. Strangely enough, the 2 sides have never met at the Theatre of Dreams before in this competition, with the other 2 clashes coming at the old Wembley for 1963's final, won 3-1 by United, and Filbert Street, where Lou Macari and Jerry Daly settled a fifth-round tie in 1976. Holders United have already vanquished Premier League opposition, eliminating Arsenal in January on penalties at the Emirates Stadium. After Fernandes curled us into the lead, Diogo Dalot was sent off and Gabriel equalized. Martin Odegaard spurned the chance to give the Gunners the advantage from the spot, and a marvelous rearguard action from the 10-man Reds eventually forced the shootout. Kai Havertz saw his effort saved by Altay Bayindir, and Josh Zirkzee successfully converted to put the Reds through. Leicester enjoyed a rather more serene third-round outing, thrashing Queen's Park Rangers 6-2 at the King Power Stadium. Right back James Justin scored twice as the Foxes pulled away in the second half, scoring their last 3 goals without reply. This is it. Manchester United versus Leicester City in the FA Cup, with Ruud van Nistelrooy returning to Old Trafford. Amorim is under pressure, the squad is shifting, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Will United rise to the challenge, or will Leicester spoil the party? Now it's your turn! Drop your score predictions in the comments. Do you think Amorim's tactics will work? Let's debate! Smash that like button if you're backing United to go all the way. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest updates, deep dives, and breaking news. The road to FA Cup glory continues. Stay tuned, stay engaged, and I'll see you in the next video.